Now, we may tease the English that their food is really bland, but in their defense, I would say that beans on toast has to be one of the most peak comfort foods out there. It's super quick to put together, it's super cheap, it's absolutely delicious, there's some really amazing textural contrasts. But if you get your beans from a can like this, then I'm here to let you know that you can do so much better. In this video, I'm going to show you how to improve one of these if this is all that you've got, but I'm also going to show you how to make an incredible sort of Italian themed, but it's also very versatile, homemade beans on toast recipe that you guys can make in like 10 minutes or less. Let's jump straight into it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with an ordinary can of beans. They are a little bit sweet without a ton of depth or flavor. Now, there are a ton of ways that you can add a ton of depth and flavor and balance, but today I'm opting for Worcestershire sauce for sweetness, hot sauce for some heat, and red wine vinegar for acidity. For the actual heating up of the beans, you are more than welcome to use a microwave. It's easier, but I'm going to be heating them up inside of a pan. With all of these additional seasonings, we are attempting to tone down the overly sweet nature of the beans, and so a little bit of each of these flavorings will go a really long way. Now, you can serve these beans on just plain old toasted white bread, but I much prefer something that's a little bit more rustic and thicker cut. Before I'm ready to serve, I like to taste one last time and adjust the seasoning as necessary. Once your toast is ready, your beans are nice and warm, it is time to assemble by bringing the two together. And while this dish is absolutely delicious exactly how it is, I do enjoy adding a ton of cheddar for peak comfort. The cheese using the grill in my oven, but it stopped working a few months ago, so I whipped out the blowtorch. But please just use the oven.
Well, that was obviously incredibly delicious, but let's make something a little bit different, perhaps a little bit more refined, a little healthier, but just as tasty.
Now, for this next recipe, there is a little bit of knife work, but not much. All you're going to do is slice up some garlic. Next, in a similar pan, you want to add plenty of olive oil, as well as your sliced garlic, and brown these two together over medium heat until everything is really nice and fragrant. Now, you can season these how you want, but I went with sort of an Italian theme. I had some Italian seasoning here, which is just a combination of chili flakes, dried thyme, and other dried herbs. This could have very easily been curry powder or your favorite spice mix, an onion, barbecue sauce. It's all really fair game here. Now, for our beans, I've opted for canned cannellini beans. They are tender, creamy, full of flavor, and are really similar to the types of white beans that are typically used in baked beans. Drain these off really well and add them to the toasted garlic and the spices, and continue cooking them over medium heat whilst giving things a really good stir to coat them in a ton of flavor. At this point, I'd also recommend hitting them with a really good pinch of salt and continuing to cook. To this, all you're going to add is a little bit of canned tomato or a couple dollops of tomato paste, and just cook this for 2 to 3 minutes more until everything comes together nicely. Taste and season your mixture one last time and plate these up on some delicious crusty toasted bread for a healthier, more delicious bean on toast. That makes for a really great weekday lunch, a weekday brunch, or you can even serve this as like a side dish with a main course. These last steps are completely optional, but they add so much extra. I love to add a good drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, a little sprinkling of parsley for some color, and a generous grating of Parmesan over the top for that cheesy, delicious goodness.
Just incredible. So packed with flavor, and it only took like 5 to 10 minutes, absolute max. It has tons of really like rich and deep Italian flavors from all that roasted garlic, from the mix of the spice mix, the chili flake and all the dried herbs, the extra virgin olive oil on top, and all that grated cheese. It really makes it. I hope you give this a try. If you enjoyed this, you may want to check out one of these recipes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.